all right. We are live. Happy Tuesday, everybody out there. Welcome to the Connected Link. Happy Tuesday, everybody down below. Welcome. All right, let's have a quick conversation with each and every one on this Tuesday evening. Let's give it a second. All right, share, tell somebody. All right, that health and wealth are both on. All right. So great evening, everybody, and welcome to the connecting link. I want to say happy Tuesday to each and every one of you out there. I want to say great evening to all of you that are jumping on. Happy Tuesday. Great evening, everybody. I want to say welcome. I'm going to have a quick conversation with everybody out there. I hope you're having an amazing evening, right? Definitely, I think from the East Coast to the West Coast, it's definitely nighttime, all right? But I want to say to everybody out there, I'm feeling great on this Tuesday evening. All right, feeling fine, all right? Getting my groove on. Gonna have a conversation because I know that there's some people out there that are struggling. I know that there's some people out there that understand that, hey, I gotta do some things different in 2020. I know that there's some people out there who have some health goals, some weight loss goals. How about some financial goals? All right. Because 2023, I heard that it's the joy in the year, right? And so to everybody out there that's saying it's my season to win, let me know where you're checking in from tonight. Let me know that you're tagging. Let me know that you're sharing. Let me know that you're saying, you know what? I'm ready for some dog on the change. All right. So 2023 is we are in full effect. Man, have some wonderful guys. All right, so let's have this quick conversation and go ahead and get this party started right now. All right. And, all right, so great evening to everybody on here. I want to say welcome to the Connecting Link. For those of you that might be just passing by, for those of you that in which you're jumping on because somebody shared this live with you, I want to say, let me fix my shirt. My name is Pam McCray, and I'm super excited to be your host on this evening as we are really excited about just helping to change even more lives in 2023. And so one of the things that I truly understand is that there's two things that people definitely need in the world, right? One is your health, right? And the second thing is money, all right? So whether it's wealth or not, we all need our health and we all need some money in order to be able to do the things that we need to do on this earth. And so when you put the two together, and you have the opportunity on the same platform, I can tell you that is when greatness definitely lies right within. But I can also say to those that are watching tonight, for those of you that are jumping on, you may be coming across this and saying, you know what, Pam, yes, I've been looking for something. You see, you may be that one who has struggled with your health goals every single year. You may be that person who has struggled with your weight loss goals every single year. Well, I want to let you know, yes, I got the answer, all right? And you may be that person on here tonight saying, you know what, I robbed Peter, I'm still trying to figure out how to pay Paul at the holiday season time. And you are well into the month and really nothing has changed, but you do believe that there is an opportunity for you to grab a hold of something in this year in order to create some additional coming into your household. You see, one of the things that my husband and I learned a long time ago as we were going through the pain, right? Grinding through the pain, realizing and knowing that life for real, if there is no pain, then I can tell you that you're probably not living because challenges are a part of life. Challenges come and challenges go. It's not a matter of is there going to be a challenge that's going to happen in your life. It is truly a matter of how are you going to handle that challenge? How are you going to get over that hurdle? How high are you going to jump? How high are you going to fly above that thing in order to create a different result happening in your life? And I can tell you that it wasn't until we realized these things, ladies and gentlemen, that life began to change for us. You see, I know what it feels like to be in pain physically. I know what it feels like to be in pain financially. I know what it feels like to be in pain as a woman who wanted something so badly in life, but did not even have enough belief in myself to even believe that it was possible for it to happen for me. You see, I know what it feels like to be laughed at. I know what it feels like to have all your friends and family not support you, but you believe in something so big and you just know that it is the next best thing, or you just believe in that thing knowing that your friends and your family are going to support you, but they absolutely don't. You see, I know what it feels like to be called the jack of all trades and the master of absolutely nothing. But I can tell you, I also know what it feels like to go through that pain. I know what it feels like to grow through that pain. I know what it feels like to keep on going. I know what it feels like to never give up. I know what it feels like to believe when nobody else believes. And I can tell y'all, I know what it feels like to win. And when you understand that life is full of pain for a reason, when you understand that every single person, when you wake up every single day, that you have a purpose here on this earth in order to now grow through the things that we come through, in order to become the person that you were already created to be. You see, once I realized the greatness that I had on the inside of me, then I can tell you, I began to focus on growing those things. I began to work on me. And as a result of it, God began to do some amazing things in my life. And so to everybody that's jumping on here tonight, I want you to say to yourself, I am hope, right? I want you to believe bigger in your dreams. I want you to believe bigger in your possibilities. I want you to believe bigger and more. I want you to believe bigger that there is no option to settle in this life. I want you to understand that settling is a cop out, that you were created to do above and beyond and to live in this earth and to move on this earth in your purpose. But you got to have some things happening in your life in order to be able to do that. You see, we weren't created to be broke physically. We weren't created to be overweight and to have bodies that ache with pain. I'm 53 years old, and I can tell you, I feel absolutely amazing just by dropping 22 pounds in last year in 2022. So 22 pounds in 2022. I can tell you that not only can I move better, not only can I squat, yes, I can squat, get down and twist and do all of that. I can tell you that I can get up every day excited because that was 66 pounds of pressure off of my knees that, you know what, my body needed to get rid of. I can tell you that, yes, I'm super excited because I get up every single day and I represent a fit life, a healthy, fit life, helping the world to understand that if we don't have our health, think about the last time that you got sick. Think about the last time that something on your body hurt. Were you able to accomplish the things that you needed to accomplish? No, right? Because we cannot accomplish the things that we need to accomplish fully if we are sick. Think about the last time that you couldn't pay a bill. Think about the last time that you got that phone call from that bill collector. Think about that last time that those scam likelies came through on your phone. Think about that last time in which you may not have known where dinner was going to come from. Think about that last time that you had to tell that child who didn't ask to be here on this earth no, just simply because as an adult, we're not doing the things that we need to do in order to be able to provide, right? To make sure that our kids have more than enough. You see, ladies and gentlemen, change is a choice. Ladies and gentlemen, suffering is a choice. You see, we have the opportunity to not stay in the same position. We have the opportunity to not live paycheck to paycheck. We have the opportunity to not be overweight. We have the opportunity to live life to the fullest by representing health, by putting the best things into our body, by changing our eating habits, by drinking more water. You see, pain is the greatest teacher. And so I can tell you, and I speak passionately to every single body that's on here tonight because I was in pain. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And it's not until you get yourself to the point to where you are sick and tired of being sick and tired to where change will begin to happen in your life. Somebody's going to come across this tonight. You may be saying, I don't know who this lady is, but I don't know whether you join me in this, whether you choose to try my products that absolutely work, whether you say yes to another opportunity to create some more income into your household, whether it's with me or with somebody else, or whether you decide to go out and develop the very thing that God has placed in here. If he allowed you to dream it, if he allowed you to think it, guess what? It's meant to become your reality. Pain is the greatest teacher. Be willing to go through the pain. Stop settling because it hurts. Stop quitting because everybody else quits. Stop quitting on the things that you believe in just simply because people are telling you no. And instead, focus and get up and keep on going. So when I think about my husband and I thank God for the man that he blessed me with 33 years ago. Yes, sometimes people ask, but y'all like babies? No. We 53 and 54 years old. And at the time, the challenges that we had to go through, I didn't understand because yes, I was a little spoiled brat growing up. I had the things that I wanted. There wasn't nothing that I could ask for that my mom and my daddy did not provide for me. But I went through a different kind of pain. I wasn't that girl that everybody liked. I wasn't that one that was cute and pretty and had the little pristine body or none of that, right? I wasn't that one. I had the buck teeth, the big thick glasses. I had the little rabbit tail and all of that. And so my self-esteem and myself was very, very low, right? But guess what? It had to happen. It had to happen for me to realize what God had put on the inside of me. It had to happen for me to realize that it really didn't matter what was on the outside, but Pam, what's going on in your heart? What's going on in your soul? What's going on in the things that you need to accomplish, right? See, these things had to happen. Pain is the greatest teacher, and it's the greatest connector that will connect you to the very thing that God is trying to birth outside of you. And so, yes, I'm going to talk about some products because you never know what God is connecting you to. And so it was this community, this opportunity in which I began to believe in myself more. And that's just simply because I was put in the position in which I had to show up. You see, it wasn't even about showing up for the world, but it was the first opportunity in which I had the chance to show up for Pam McCray. It was the first opportunity in which I was able to grab a hold of a little pack of tea, man, a little pack of tea, in which I was able to now say, let me see if this stuff really works. Let me see if I can drink this tea, clean out my body, and actually get some results in which I can prove to the world that, you know what, if you focus on changing your health, if you commit to some simple changes, if you decide to be consistent in some of the things that you are putting in your body, that it can absolutely bring about change. That's what happened. I decided to show up for myself when things were spiraling backwards, when we had filed bankruptcy not just once but twice, when every single vehicle was goodbye, right? For real, when we were renting cars left and right, and we were known by Enterprise because we didn't even own our own vehicle. So we were constant rental car owner, whatever you want to call it, right? Renters, right? Renting cars, right? It was these things. It was the times in which we didn't know how we was going to put gas in the car, and we were going and we had $1 in the bank and we would fill up the gas tank and try to beat that NSF by the paycheck hitting on Friday. It was these times that said, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so when this tea showed up in my life, you see, you got to know that when you're prepared for greatness, opportunity is going to find you. And when opportunity and you're prepared, when they meet, it creates the ultimate success. And so it was the perfect timing for me to start sipping on some tea right around this time of the year, the holiday season time, as so many people go out and we eat, right? We fill up these plates with all this kinds of food, for real, knowing that our stomach is really this big, but we got these plates piled this high. So it was this time of the year in which everybody decides to fall off. We don't care what we're putting into our body. We don't care the things that we're doing. But at the end of the day, we said, you know what? We're going to change this on January 1st. Those doggone New Year's resolutions, which by now, some of y'all watching me today have already quit on those New Year's resolutions. Why? Because instead of making New Year's resolutions, how about we create some solutions in order to eliminate the pain that continues to happen year after year after year after year after year. Put it into it. Stop resolving, and instead, let's solve some things. And so I learned that a long time ago. All right. I don't want to keep repeating the same year, because I know what it feels like to continue to repeat the same year and to look up and first quarter is gone. To look up and say, I got another quarter. To look up and say, oh, half the year is gone. Okay, let me shift this thing third quarter. Come on, y'all. Change is a choice. Change is a decision. Pain will drive you to change when you want change bad enough. It wasn't enough to be the borrower, right? To want to borrow stuff or to need to borrow things. No, that's an excuse. That's an escape. As a matter of fact, if any of y'all watching tonight and you got friends and family and they reach out to you and they want to borrow things and you keep on giving, and you present them with an opportunity and they say no, stop being the enabler. Give them change. And if they don't want it, then they meant to stay in that cycle and there's nothing you can do. But let's talk about these products. I don't know, y'all, where I'm going with tonight, but I could tell y'all for real that I was in pain. And I refused to remain the same. You see, I'm the baby of 5, and I looked up, and being the baby of 5, right as I started to sip on this tea, right? This is the original one that's going to clean out your body at a cellular level. Get rid of the garbage right now, right? Somebody shared this with you because they want you to clean out your body because you need your health, right? And so I remember that. And being a baby of 5 in a season in which things started to shift, I was blessed. I say the chosen one, the chosen out of the baby of 5 to be the caregivers for my parents who were aging, whose health was failing. But I thank God, because also being connected to this tea, I was connected to an incredible liquid vitamin right here. And as I started to sip on this liquid vitamin in a season in which I saw my parents' health failing tremendously, I remember saying, Lord, thank you. Because whereas I lost my mom on Christmas morning, and I could tell you pain is the greatest teacher. I could have quit. I could have gave up. I could have said, you know what? The people who are looking to me, that believe in me, and that believe in this opportunity because of me, because of the change that they've seen, I could have said, forget it. I could have checked out, but I kept on going because I knew that my mom wanted me to keep on going. My drive and my ambition being connected to this industry was a result of my parents as I watched them in this industry as a little girl. I saw it bring forth change in our household. But I can tell you, this vitamin, when my dad needed it, when his health was failing, when he was flat on his back, literally, he looked like, I can't even describe it. But all I can tell you is he was put on a service that basically states, listen, family, I hate to say it, but your dad doesn't have much more time here on this earth. Why am I passionate? Because I can tell you that as I cried like a baby, as I signed that paperwork, I remember saying, give my dad a tablespoon of this every single day. And I promise you that because of this connection and my dad and the grace of God, because I give God all of the glory for everything, my dad was released from that service. Full-blown conversations as he had stopped talking. Memory got incredible. You see, pain is the greatest teacher, y'all, for real. My dad went on to be here on this earth and blessed us for an additional 4 years and left here at the age of 96. He lived a full life. Pain is the greatest teacher. But I realized that, you know what? As I kept sipping on this tea, as I kept sharing these products, as literally his story exploded all over social media, and we're taking this liquid vitamin that's really all you do is put it into your body. Commit to you. Because yes, absolutely, we do. Commit to you. And so now literally you're taking a tablespoon of this. It's getting the 10 salads, 98% absorption into your body. And I look up and I'm a stay-at-home mom in which an explosion happens in our life. So I went from being that mom that was there and Johnny on the spot that literally wanted to just create success in our household so that, you know what, we wouldn't have to sit in traffic after seeing our daughter, our oldest daughter, and the tears running down her eyes, that she was always the last child to be picked up because of a job. That was my fight. That was my pain. That was my determination. Literally that makes us get up every single day and to fight to have the day in which we own of our own. But imagine, in the midst of it all, through sacrifice, through the pain, you have a child in which now this child has a dream. Has a dream because he's played basketball since the age of 4, has a dream of, just being able to play high school ball. And one day a counselor says, you know what, because of your grades, because you were moved along in the school system, set up to fail with no child left behind, giving grades that you didn't deserve. They didn't even identify the deficit. Now they say you'll never play high school ball. And that kid comes home saying, I want to quit. I want to give up. Pain is the greatest teacher. But guess what? That kid that counselor said would never play high school ball because of the connection to another product, right? This one right here that's going to turn on your energy, that's going to help you to focus, that's going to help you to have mental clarity, that's going to help you to burn some calories. This one right here, you see, this one did it for him in his life, but saying yes to that person out there that's saying, I need more. Well, imagine going from not being able to know how you was going to put dinner on the table to being able to take that child and to give them a private tutor in which you used to cry tears because you couldn't afford to have that tutor, but you knew that your child needed help. To being that mom to where you sat up late at night doing the stuff, trying to help them, but you're hurting them because you just want to see them successful. You see, that was me. For real. But these products, now, as he starts to take them, he has this tutor. We're able to put him in a top private boarding school. Yes, where many NBA players came out of. Oak Hill Academy. Right? We're able to do this for our son. Sorry, y'all. We're able to do this for our son. We're able to. Looks like I'm losing it over here. We're able to now. I think I'm delayed on IG. Y'all let me know. We're able to now literally pay cash to put him in a private boarding school. Can y'all hear me over here? No sound. Okay. I'm going live again. I'm sorry, y'all. My IG audience is everything. Love y'all on Facebook. But hold on. All right. So now we're literally, I don't know, my battery was going dead and it did that. Hold on, y'all. All right, live. So now literally we're able to pay cash to put our child, our son, into a private boarding school in order to give him a chance at his dream. This is the kid that was set up to fail. This is the kid that ended up with 15 D1 offers on the table. This is the kid that fights every single day, because if y'all only understood the politics. But I'm going to tell you what, pain is his greatest teacher. And I could tell you that kid right now, as he smiles every single day, as he has his associate's degree, but as he now is about to walk across the stage, a field or something in May, taking home that bachelor's degree, pain is the greatest teacher. And I thank God for the pain that our son has had to experience. Because guess what? He too will never give up on his dream. Who would have thought that some products and a community would connect us to such change? You see, there's a lot of people out there in this world that have a closed mindset. And I can tell you that closed minds don't get fed. But when you open up yourself to opportunity, when you open up yourself to believing that a little cup of tea, and y'all, this fruit punch is on point, could absolutely turn your entire life around. When you open up the thoughts to understanding that, you know what, we got something called a 15-day challenge in which you commit to yourself for 15 days, right? If you can't buy a whole kit and you want 15 days worth of products and you buy the baby kit, right, that we got over here, right, then guess what? It was that helped me to drop those 22 pounds because I kept on going. Because I said 15 days is not enough. 15 days, I need to create a lifestyle change. And so guess what? I kept going. And so the results physically started to happen. And so when you think about your physical health, because we all need it, change is now. Our health should come first before anything else. Because without it, how can we ever live life to the fullest? And sometimes it's that pain. It's that pain of when you can't walk without pain. It's that pain of not being able to get up out of the bed. It's that pain of not being able to bend down and get back up without something hurting. It's that type of pain that says, you know what, let me do something. But now let's shift. And let's talk about that financial pain, because I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm not. You see, what we do in this, and what we're a part of, and the opportunity that we have here, we help people get healthy and we help people make money. Believe it if you want to. If you don't, you're not who we're looking for. Because I can tell you that one, yes, being in pain, refusing to not know how these bills was going to get paid, refusing to settle for what the job was paying, refusing to adopt that 40-40-40 plan and to settle right there. You see, the 40-40-40 plan is meant to be leverage. It's meant for you to get up every single day, to go give your 40 hours for 40 weeks, to retire on 40% of your income, knowing and understanding that that will not be enough when you are in your 60s. Why? There is no elderly person that should have to go and get a job at Walmart. That should only be something that they desire to do for connection, for conversation. But y'all, this is the world that we live in. Whether you want to accept it or not, times have changed. You need multiple streams of income, multiple. So you say yes tonight to us. Don't stop there. You better keep on going to get some additional streams of income, because that is the world we live in. Multiple. So you leverage that 40-40-40 plan. You utilize it. But if you work from 9 to 5 or 10 to 6, when you get off, it's time to build your dream. And what I love about this opportunity is that it's a vehicle. You get into this thing. So when you get off your job, it's time to drive. When you're on the weekends, it's time to drive. When you at your job, guess what? You can even drive it there, because you can say, hey, I lost 2 pounds last week, and now you just making your little tea. And now if people coming up to you saying, what was that? You did what? How? Who? And now you're sending people to your free state-of-the-art website, in which when they click an order, you now are solving that financial pain, because they are ordering from your website and you getting paid tomorrow with our daily pay. Pain is the greatest teacher. This is a vehicle in which now you are tapping in to everyday money. Think about that light bill. Think about that gas bill. Think about that cell phone bill. I don't know about y'all, but I promise you I need to fire T-Mobile because we pay way too much money for these phone bills around here. And so think about it. And now you're able to say yes tonight. As a matter of fact, there's some people that shared this with you. We got some free codes. We got some free codes in which you can start your business. Become a part of this community. Connect with us, the connecting link, and say, you know what, I want to start tonight. And guess what? We're going to waive your business kit fee. All you got to do is get back with that person. And now grab a product. Where can you do that out? And I can promise you, whoever you connect with will show you how you can get started tonight and get paid tomorrow. That's how powerful this thing is. You don't have to suffer. Not when there's opportunities out there like this. You don't have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. You don't have to have 2 weeks in a hole, not for our daily pay. But we do have some weekly pays over here. And so now when you're sharing this with people, and see, this is why I thank God for the people that have said yes to our community, that have said yes to our opportunity, and forever grateful and thankful for our team. Because teamwork makes the dream work. This is not something in which you got to do by yourself. This is a way in which you can create some extra money coming into your household by leveraging OPE. Had to think about that. Other people's effort. So it's the collectiveness of everybody's effort in which everybody wins. That's what's so powerful. So now when you find some people just like you who say, listen, I'm tired of being broke. I need to be able to pay my car note. I need to be able to put some gas in my car. I need to be able to buy some doggone eggs. Come on, y'all. The cost of eggs, $8.99. I promise you, I put that post on my page. I've never seen anything go so viral before in my life. Everybody can relate to the cost of eggs right now. You don't even want to buy them, right? You're like telling the kids, listen, you only get one egg today, right? You don't want to make them dishes that got the eggs, but listen, how about having the opportunity to buy how many ever eggs you want, no matter what the cost of them is, because you're doing something to bring forth change. So people start to partner with you. And when they do, we got what we call over here a partnership. And so with this partnership, you now connected to it to where you're able to earn 50%. You can do that every day. If you find people like you who want to make some money from the comfort of their home, who don't want to settle and understand multiple streams of income. That's just two of the ways that we get paid, y'all. But this compensation plan goes deeper. Y'all say deeper. Because when you start to sacrifice, when you start to understand that you got to serve, right? A lot of times in life, we want people to give us stuff, right? No, you got to learn how to serve other people. The more people you serve, the more people you help, the more you win. That's what I love. If we don't serve with a true heart, if we don't give and remain humble, guess what? We won't win. And so what I love is that this pain, being that teacher, has connected us to something in which we're able to serve day in and day out. We're able to help people not to follow us, but we're able to help people to understand that they have a defined leader on the inside of them. Let's grow that leader. Let's win together. And as you do that, your team starts to grow and you're able to tap into even more weekly money over here, which our company, you want to know, that's how we now own 5 rings from this opportunity. And it's not about us. Because if we have rings, guess what? People that we're connected to have rings too. because they made a decision to not settle and to go tap into every single way that this opportunity would pay. And so you could do that every week and literally earn a lot of money. Let me just put it that way. All right. And so there's a lot of different ways. And when you start to help more people and your team starts to grow and they're getting paid every single week, TLC says, I'm going to give you half of that. And so now with the check matches that start to come in on top of the binary paying, your team growing, and you're not in this by yourself, right? You're connected to other people who believe in you. You're connected to other people who help you. You're connected to other people who, when they see you working, they have no problem saying, let me help you and help you get this thing done. That's why I love this industry. And so now, because you're able to connect with other people who have pain, you're able to connect with other people who have some physical pain, who immediately come in and get it, and they say, you know what, let me take some of these products and get me a story. And so now their physical pain starts to change. And now those people who have that physical pain and they now begin to share their story, and they also got some type of financial pain, right? Not everybody does, but there may be that person out there that says, you know what, I'm good. But I know a lot of people that are in pain. And I need a community and a platform that will allow me to help to change the lives of others. There's that type of pain. Because there's people out there who just want to be able to give back, and they need a way. And that's what we do. And so, ladies and gentlemen, pain is the greatest teacher. It's not a matter of will you go through some pain in life. It's a matter of when and how will you handle it. And I could tell you that pain has truly been the teacher. And I thank God for every single thing that we've had to go through and grow through, because we had a choice. And that choice could have been different. That choice could have been, oh, woe is me. That choice could have been a victim mindset, a victim mentality. That choice could have been, you know what, I'm going to quit when everybody else quits. That choice could have been, you know what, I'm going to just, decide to build my business today and take the next 5 days off and think that the money is going to flow in. And that's the reason why people call this the get rich quick scheme, because I think that I could say yes to something, not work, and get results. Pain is the greatest teacher. And when you understand that there are opportunities out there that could bridge health and money, you see, because wealth is a choice. You got to work hard to create the wealth. But I can guarantee you, you can say yes tonight. Allow your pain to push you forward. You can say yes tonight and say, you know what? I'm no longer going to settle in life. You can say yes tonight and say, you know what? 2023 will be my Jordan year. You can say yes tonight and say, you know what? I got all the faith that it's my time to win. And guess what? You can turn everything around because you've learned the lesson. And you now realize that, you know what? Pain is my greatest teacher. It's not a matter of when it's going to happen, but how I handle it definitely matters. So get back with the person who invited you on here tonight. Say yes. Say yes to change. It's your choice. Choose today or choose tomorrow. But I will tell you this. Most of the time, tomorrow never comes. So choose today. And as you do that, I just want to say, at the end of the day, I got gorilla faith. There's a lot of people out there, whoever shared this with you tonight, I can promise you, they got gorilla faith. We are winning. We refuse to remain the same. We don't care what it looks like. We don't care what's happening in the world. At the end of Instead of saying, woe is me, and this is what's happening, how about make a decision to change? It's nice or not. If that was whoever. Everybody's doing on here, you're welcome. Say yes, y'all. Come on. Get healthy. Let's create some money. All right. I ain't even gonna say the wealth word because wealth can be yours if you decide to go hard. It's an additive as a vehicle of change by going out and some more. All right, y'all. That's what we do. Multiple strengths. All right. So get back with everybody's money tonight. See y'all next time. All right. And join us back for another connecting link. And no, you're the link. Somebody's willing to connect with you. But if you have nothing to connect with, they just gonna sit back and guess what? They'll never find you. All right. So decide to be the link. And let's connect some gems. Let's connect some joy. Let's connect some goals. Let's connect some results. Let's achieve these health goals. Let's create some money. All right, y'all. Good night, everybody. Have an incredible evening.